Here we are at the Last Call Dodge event, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, for the global unveil of the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170. But I've already seen it, and I want to dive into it right now, all the cool things they did on this car. Dodge has introduced this ethanol-burning, fire-breathing monster, offering 1,025 horsepower, 941 pound-feet of torque, and 0 to 60 in 1.66 seconds. That's before it races through the quarter mile at an NHRA-certified 8.91 seconds at 151.17 miles per hour. The 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 delivers more than 2 Gs of lateral force during launch, the highest number for any production car. Dodge's CEO, Tim Kuniskis, used the industry term batshit crazy to describe the Demon 170. I owned an original 2018 Dodge Demon, a car that was capable of 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds and pulling 1.8 Gs off the starting line while lifting the front wheels. It could do the quarter mile in an NHRA-certified 9.65 seconds at 140 miles per hour. Now, why would Dodge feel the need to eclipse that original Demon's already crazy numbers? Well, for one thing, they aren't world-beating numbers today. The Tesla Plaid, along with multiple hypercars, broke the 2-second 0 to 60 barrier over the past 5 years, taking the Demon's crown from its horned head. That alone wouldn't give rise to the new Demon 170, but when the global pandemic struck, it delayed the death of Dodge's LX platform, as supply chain issues put a 3-year stay of execution on the Challenger and the Charger. That delay gave Tim Kuniskis time to consider a more dramatic close to Dodge's era of big displacement V8s, cars that still lead their respective categories in sales while spawning a massive and massively loyal fan base. Thus, the Dodge Last Call line of 7 models, culminating in this 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170. While the original Demon had 2 horsepower ratings, 808 horsepower with 91 octane fuel and 840 horsepower with 100 plus octane, the new Demon 170 has a wide range of potential power ratings based on fuel type. It still features a 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8, but Dodge says everything except the camshaft has been upgraded to accommodate the substantial increase in power. There were actually rumblings of multiple engine failures during durability testing until Tim Kuniskis cleared things up with an official statement. Quote, "So far, we've grenaded 7 engines. The engine's durability hurdles undoubtedly stem from its use of ethanol fuel to increase performance. The Demon 170 starts off with 880 horsepower on 91 octane pump gas. The numbers climb to 900 horsepower and 810 pound-feet of torque on E10, or 10% ethanol blend, which you can get at local gas station pumps. Then it maxes out at 1,025 horsepower and 941 pound-feet of torque with E85 ethanol race fuel. You can't buy E85 race fuel at gas stations, but it is available at performance outlets for about $20 a gallon. And because ethanol is alcohol-based, this race fuel is technically 170 proof alcohol, thus Demon 170. Designing an engine to support that range of power and fuel type started with increasing the supercharger displacement from 2.7 liters to 3 liters, which by the way is bigger than most engines in cars today. It also required high-flow fuel injectors, an upgraded valve train, and high-strength cylinder head studs, plus stronger main bearings, rod bearings, and connecting rods. Behind the engine sits Dodge's venerable TorqueFlite 8-speed automatic, but in the Demon 170 it features an updated output flange that accommodates a 30% larger prop shaft, a 240mm ring gear, and a 53% stronger differential housing. 2 other production firsts from the original Dodge Demon return on the Demon 170. The power chiller air conditioning system, which can cool the engine between drag strip runs, and the trans brake that holds the car at the starting line without using the brake system. Dodge says the new Trans Brake 2.0 will be much easier to use, a good thing as nobody used the first Demon's trans brake due to its clunky interface. Advanced technology is leveraged throughout the Demon 170's design. It manifests in the engine controller and fuel system, which constantly recalibrates the V8's tune for max power based on the percentage of ethanol detected in the fuel tank. The Demon 170 also offers optional forged aluminum carbon fiber wheels that save over 30 pounds in unsprung weight. These wheels wear Mickey Thompson 315 50R17 drag radials in back and 245 55R18s up front. These drag radials represent another welcome improvement over the original Demon's Nitto tires, which proved tricky when trying to pull sub 10-second ET. The optional carbon fiber wheels, plus available passenger and rear seat delete, lighter front brakes, hollow sway bars, and reduced sound deadening give the Demon 170 up to a 157-pound advantage versus a Challenger Hellcat Red-Eye widebody. Another weight-saving measure comes from pulling the front fender flares, saving 16 pounds while creating the first Challenger with a factory staggered width from front to rear. So how much are these things, and how do I get one? That was my first question when I saw it. Dodge says production will start in June and continue through the end of the year with an intended run of 3,000 US units and 300 units for Canada. The starting price will be $96,666 before options, which range from leather upholstery, the aforementioned carbon fiber wheels, and an upgraded Harman Kardon audio system, to a carbon fiber partition replacing the rear seat and an NHRA-approved parachute, for those sub-9-second drag strip runs. Vintage Challenger fans will be happy to hear the Demon 170 comes in 14 exterior colors, including classic shades like B5 Blue, Plum Crazy Purple, and Sublime. An optional satin black is available as a contrast color on the Demon 170's hood, roof, and deck lid. And every Demon 170 will feature the commemorative Last Call plaque seen on each of the last 7 Last Call models.